Good morning. Welcome to the Farm and Home Show. I'm Janet Turley, your host, and I'm the County Extension Agent for 4-H and Youth Development here in Warren County. And today our guest is Anne Howard Waugh, and she is the Rough Riders 4-H Horse Club President. Good morning, Anne Howard. How are you doing?
Good morning, Miss Janet. I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. Okay, so you're really active in the 4-H Horse Club.
Yes, ma'am.
Tell me just a little bit about what do you do in the 4-H Horse Club?
Well, I do a lot. I do the state horse contest, state show, district show, as well as our monthly meetings.
Do you have to have a horse to be able to be in the horse club?
No, ma'am. You do not have to have a horse to be in horse club. We have many options for people who do have horses, as well as many options for people who don't have horses.
Okay, so let's just talk a little bit about the kids that don't have horses. If they join the 4-H Horse Club, which is called the Rough Riders here in Warren County, what are some things that they get to do?
Well, obviously attending our monthly meetings, as well as we have some opportunities to ride with various organizations, as well as the state horse contest.
Okay, so state horse contest, that has triggered me just a little bit. So what do you do with state horse contest?
State horse contest is a 2-day competition in Lexington consisting of horse bowl, hippology, horse judging, and then there's also an arts and crafts section.
Okay, so horse bowl, tell me a little bit, what does that mean?
Horse bowl is pretty much academic team for horse lovers. It covers everything from equipment to genetics to breeds, everything you need to know about horses in sort of a Jeopardy type format.
Do you do that with buzzers?
Yes, ma'am. The buzzers are a lot of fun.
Okay, so it's a lot like an academic contest, and you're answering all kinds of questions, horse-related questions.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so what about hippology? You talked about hippology.
Hippology is a broad term for kind of 4 different categories. We have judging videos where we place some classes, slides where we identify a few different things, test. It sounds really scary, but it's not. It's all multiple choice. We fill it out, doing our little bubbles, and then stations where we identify different things. Sometimes it's teeth, sometimes it's parasites, sometimes it's different horse breeds. Could be really anything.
So you're really learning a lot from small scale to large scale, everything that you can about a horse. So you mentioned horse judging, so tell me a little bit about that. And that's part of the state horse contest.
There's a section of hippology that's judging, but there's also a own separate judging contest. So in the judging contest, which is usually the first day of state horse contest, we judge, I believe it's 2 halter classes and 4 under saddle classes, and we place them, and then we see how we did compared to the actual judge, and then seniors give reasons. It's 1 to 2 minutes just saying this is why I placed this class like I did.
Okay, so with horse judging, you really have 4 horses, and you're trying to judge the 4 horses from best to worst, right?
Yes.
Okay, so I know that there's some other activities in the state horse contest. Tell me about those.
There's arts and crafts, which is one of my favorite sections. So arts and crafts can be paintings, drawings, sculptures. I think there's a wide...
All horse related, right?
All horse related. Photography, you can make equipment, and I think that's all under the arts and crafts section. But really anything horse related that you can make that's artistic, you can enter.
Okay, and there's one more component that you've not talked about.
Speech and demonstrations.
Okay.
So speech and demonstrations, you can demonstrate how to do something. Some people do saddle cleaning. A lot of people do really interesting things. And then you can just do a regular speech that's something horse themed.
Okay, so if somebody out there wanted to get their child involved in the horse clubs, they could participate in these state horse contests. When should they get their kids involved in that?
Now is the perfect time to be involved in horse club.
Right.
We are just starting preparations for the state horse contest. Our regular meetings are coming towards the end, but that's usually just when state horse contest fires up, so you have not missed out on state horse contest.
Okay, so state horse contest, what's the date on that?
June 17th and 18th in Lexington.
Okay, and this year it's going to be a lot of fun because we're going to do that at Locust Trace High School. That's not someplace we've ever done before, but I'm excited about going to that and seeing something different. Okay, so if you're sitting out there and your child is between the ages of 9 to 18 years old and you would like to get them involved in the 4-H Horse Club, please come see us. Really, any county in Kentucky should have a horse club. Just ask your county agent. We hope you join us. And you've been watching the Farm and Home Show. Thanks for joining us.